All right, all right. This is the Cellblock Serenade sessions. We want to thank all you guys for coming out tonight, man. Saturday night. Give yourselves a round of applause. We got a panel of young fellas tonight. Yeah, so we got Michael Belt here. I'm going to introduce you to all these guys. I am Mark T. Evans, by the way. Friends of the Grassroots family. So we got Michael Belt, we got Kyle Horton, we got Dakota Groves, and we got Shane Honeycutt. They're all little different flavors of different kind of music. So we're going to showcase them tonight, starting with Michael Belt here. Where are you from, Michael?
I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Yeah?
This state.
Yeah, well, not everybody in this room is from this state.
Fair enough, fair enough.
We got people from West Virginia and South Carolina and North Carolina. So you got people from everywhere coming to see you guys tonight.
Right on.
So Winston-Salem.
Winston-Salem, grew up kind of in Kernersville, anywhere in the Piedmont, between Stokes County and Forsyth County. So I just got here. So about a month ago, I moved to Mooresville. So not here, but close.
This area?
Yeah.
Right.
So
let
far,
me
so
ask
good.
you, Michael, how long have you been playing music?
I've been dabbling in it for probably, 15 years, probably, just writing.
At what age did you start?
When I really started writing songs was probably more around 17, 18. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just messing with bands and stuff like that. It was more of a metal scene back then, but.
Right. That was the next question I was going to ask. Like,
Yeah.
what style of music was you into? You started it with?
It started with hardcore metal bands. I was a vocalist for that type of stuff, but you get tired of waiting on guitarists to write songs for you. So I ended up picking up a guitar and figuring it out myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I encourage everyone to do.
Right on.
Figure out how to do everything yourself. That way you can share what you're trying to, convey.
Yeah.
Right. Without having to depend on anyone. So your first song that you're going to sing for us, what kind of story you got behind it? What inspired it?
Yeah. So I'm still working on a EP with my band called Fox Season.
Season?
Fox Season. Yeah, check us out. This will be from the second EP we did, but it's a collection of EPs that build up an album, and it's just about my really not so fun 2019 and the trials and tribulations of that. And this song in particular is for a time I had with my brother where we weren't exactly feeling too much like brothers. So it's called Same Mother.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Just wanting the old hymn,
All right. Well, let's check this song out.
All right.
All right, guys. Here's Michael Belt.
Our hearts are out and weighed by two heads of solid rock. It's hard to lend a hand through a fist clenched and cocked, so we'll holler at each other, but we won't know what we're saying. It's a shallow creek we could run right through. It's a pissing contest, we both had our fill. It's a crying shame, we'll be dying any day. What do I owe you to get the old you? Do I still know you? Is this just blood? What do I owe you to get the old you? Do I still know? can still see the grin through the blood in your teeth. Eyes black as hot tar staring right into me. Not a little bit of quitting them, it's not how we were raised. Well, I got meaner and you got taller. We fought each other out of the shadows of our fathers. It's a crying shame, we'll be dying any day. What do I owe you to get the old you? Do I still know you? Is this just blood? What do I owe you to get the old you? Do I still know? It's a crying shame, we'll be dying any day. It's a crying shame, we'll be dying any day. Oh, it's a crying shame, we'll be dying any day.
Man, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Somebody saw me struggling looking for a pick. Now I got all kinds. I appreciate that, everyone. Man, Michael Belt, that was killer.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, what is that song telling me? Not to be mad at my brother?
What's that?
Is that song telling me not to be mad at my brother?
Well, just wishing you had the one that you grew up with, you know. Despite, you know, things happen, you fall apart sometimes.
Yeah.
And even though there's moments you were mad as hell, just want that relationship back and
Got you.
before time's up. You know?
Right. I understand having two brothers I grew up with.
Yeah.
It was a challenge, I
There's
can
some
tell you
fear.
that.
There's some fighting.
I was the youngest of three, so man, I always had to mow the grass. While they were sitting in the shade somewhere smoking a cigarette. All right. Kyle Horton, what you got, bud? Where are you from?
I am from Banner Elk. Grew
Banner
up there
Elk.
my whole life. Haven't really moved anywhere else.
Banner Elk, North Carolina. Here we go.
Yes, sir. Top of the mountain.
Top of the mountain.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 23, sir.
23, very young. I never asked you, how old are you?
35, I think.
35.
Stopped counting a couple years ago.
Yeah, man, I forgot. I really, truly.
We jumped around in numbers, but I never got that. Right on. So, Kyle, you're 23, you say?
Yes, sir.
And you started writing music how long ago?
I started writing music 8 months ago, something like that. I didn't really start doing this until about a year and a half ago. You know, it was
Right.
last June.
Last June.
Yes,
And
sir.
so you got to work with grassroots guys before, and you had like how many songs at the time?
I only had about 4 songs. I had prepared strictly for that, 3 or 4 songs, and ever since then I haven't been able to stop writing.
Ah.
But just
that's
been
cool.
writing and writing
Right.
and writing.
Right on. So
Yes,
this
sir.
this first tune you're going to introduce to us, where did it come from? Tell us a little bit about it. And
All right. So
Like, what
this
inspired
first one is kind of a song I wrote very recently about kind of picking up your boots, heading to somewhere new, kind of changing your scenery because you've been in them small towns. It's hard to escape, hard to make it anywhere in a small town you grew up in because everybody knows you.
right.
So, you know, I've just been thinking recently, maybe go out to Nashville or something, you know, somewhere new. I don't know.
Somewhere new.
Yes, sir. This is somewhere new.
All right. That's the name of the song, Somewhere New. All right. Kyle Horton, here we go.
Another bar, another bad decision, another place. Ain't no way of living just one more time to numb my mind. Seems the only thing that helps. Another broke down hole in the wall with someone else. Your voice sings to me like rain on an old tin roof. These cold in-betweens filled up with 90 proof. By the time that I get home, I would have hit my knees for you, singing goodbye, Carolina. I think it's time to move my boots to somewhere new. Somewhere new. It might cost me an arm and a leg and a piece of my heart. Stays inside your bed. The only thing gets me through the darkest nights around here is strumming till I'm numb from all the whiskey and the beer. Your voice sings to me like rain on an old tin roof. These cold in-betweens filled up with 90 proof. By the time that I get home, I would have hit my knees for you, singing goodbye, Carolina. I think it's time to move my boots to somewhere new. Your voice sings to me like rain on an old tin roof. These cold in-betweens filled up with 90 proof. By the time that I get home, I would have hit my knees for you, singing goodbye, Carolina. I think it's time to move my boots to somewhere new. Thank you. That was somewhere new.
Kyle Horton, y'all, that was killer.
Thank you very much.
So how long ago did you write that song?
That song, I'd say, was 4 months ago, something like
Awesome.
that. Very fresh.
Yeah. Right on. Dakota Groves. Where are you from, Dakota?
Hello.
Hello.
Originally, I'm from Florida.
Florida. What part of Florida?
Melbourne, Florida.
Oh.
Palm Bay, Florida.
Cool part.
That's right. I'm a beach boy.
You look like a beach boy, all pretty. Every time I'm at the bar, you know, I'm sitting in the background with all these ladies, and they're like, "Oh my God, there's Dakota! I'm gonna kiss him."
I've been told I have that effect on people.
Yeah. Look at those cheeks. Dimples for days. How old are
That's
you,
right.
Dakota?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How old are you this day?
How old am I this
Yes,
day?
sir.
Oh, I'm 26.
26.
I look like I'm the youngest, but I'm actually not, so that's surprising.
I think I'm the oldest.
The oldest. Oh, man, I got all of y'all, so it's all good. So, Dakota, how long you been writing music, buddy?
Yeah, no, not really. So I wrote my first one probably in like 5th or 6th grade when I first got a guitar. I remember I like
Last week.
yeah. No, I remember I was I wanted to have a band with some kids in my neighborhood, and so I like tried to write a song, and then.
Did you write all the parts for everyone?
No, just mine.
Okay.
But I remember I felt so confident about it, and then I heard "Breed" by Nirvana on the radio and realized that it was the exact same song that I had written. And I was pretty mad at Kurt Cobain for doing that to me.
How dare he steal your
yeah.
tune?
But
He just beat you to the radio.
he beat me to it by just like 20 years. But I really didn't start writing more until 2017. I actually do a lot of like marching band and drumline stuff since middle school. So that's kind of my background. I do a lot of percussion and stuff, and so I kind of play guitar all in the background. But then after I graduated and I couldn't do like marching band and stuff anymore, that's when I picked the guitar back up and.
So did you pick guitar up first, and then you went to the drum line?
Yeah, so I picked guitar up after playing Guitar Hero so much. My grandma saw how much I liked playing that, and then she got me a real guitar.
Wow.
And then I started doing percussion in middle school, and then I kind of put the guitar on pause. But then in like college, I started going back and doing both. But I always like played and sang. I would always bring a guitar to friends' hangouts, and I would be the guitar guy who played Wonderwall.
Guy. You still are the guitar guy. Dakota plays very good guitar. Even
Thank
when
you.
he's not singing, he backs a lot of people up, and it's just always great.
Thanks, Mark.
Dakota, so this first song you got for us, what's it called, and what's the inspiration behind it?
So this first song I'm going to play is called 20s. I conceived this song. I was at a friend's wedding in 2019, and he's younger than me. And I remember I was trying to see one of my friends who was a groomsman, and there was a guitar in the room, so I was just messing with it, and I started humming and singing something. But the first line came from like I don't know, 2 years prior, these same people that were getting married were like going to like parties and stuff, and then now they're getting married, and I felt like I just kind of
Saw the evolution of that relationship.
yeah, and so I felt like everyone else was trying to just like skip to the end, and I felt like I was just trying to just take my time and just do music, and
Yeah, I love it.
that's kind of it. So
Concentrate on the here and now.
that's exactly right. But this song is kind of about the misconceptions about your 20s is where your life starts to kind of get together, because you grow up and you're like, oh, I can't wait to be an adult, and then you become an adult and then you realize that it sucks.
Right. I want to go back to being a kid.
At least at first. So I was in that part where it sucked at first, and so yeah. So I wanted to call this one "Are My 20s Over Yet?" But I just kept it short to 20s.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Dakota Groves, y'all.
Yeah. All my friends are living fast, got no plans to make it last. Me, I'm trying to take it slow. Day by day is all I know, and I'm still trying to work it out. I've had my fears, I've had my doubts. Maybe I should let them go. Pack my bags and just leave home and find out what the hell I'm doing here. I quit my job the week before. I just couldn't take it anymore. I don't know how I'll pay my rent on top of all these bills I'm sent. Someone tell me what I'm doing here. 'Cause I spent all my money on a tank of gas. I never was one to make it last. Somebody help me, please. I'm begging on my knees, yeah. Everyone is telling me I'm on my own, but nobody's telling me where to go. I'm in way over my head. Are my 20s over yet? I hate this car, I hate this town. I hate that I always feel down. I just want to be happy now, but I'm afraid I don't know how. Still don't know just what I'm doing here. 'Cause I spent all my money on a tank of gas. I never was one to make it last. Somebody help me, please. I'm begging on my knees, yeah. Everyone is telling me I'm on my own, but nobody's telling me where to go. I'm in way over my head. All my 20s over, yeah. And I know life's just begun, but I just can't wait for this part to be done. 'Cause I spent all my money on a tank of gas. I never was one to make it last. Somebody help me, please. I'm begging, pleading on my knees. Everyone is telling me I'm on my own, but nobody's telling me where to go. I'm in way over my head. Are my 20s over, yeah.
Yeah. Dakota Groves. It's a killer song.
Thank you.
I could see the whole wedding thing going on when you're singing that with all these people just having a good time and just not even knowing about how
That's
miserable life's about to be. They got to take trash out on Wednesday night, but they forgot, so they got to
That's
get
right.
up at 3 in the morning and do it, you know.
Yep.
God, I would love to go back to Saturday morning cartoons and cereal and scratching your butt. Waiting on mom to come down there and yell at you to clean up. Those were the days. All right, Shane Honeycutt. We got down here on the left.
Mark T.
These big old long legs of his. Good Lord, how tall are you, man?
6'4".
You got a whole foot on me, I think. Shane, where you from, buddy?
I'm from Indian Trail, North Carolina,
Indian.
down south of Charlotte. I've lived here for 2 years, year and a half.
Around the Statesville area?
Yes, sir, West Iredell. I learned how to say Iredell,
That's
not Iredell.
That's Iredell, if y'all don't know what that means. I hear you. So how old are you again?
24.
24. How long you been writing music, buddy?
3 years.
3 years.
I started out, my parents, my mom and my dad both gave me a foundation of just listening to music. They always had music playing. And when I turned 18, or when I turned 19, I went offshore on an oil rig, and you can't have your phone down there, so I couldn't listen to music while I was working for 12 hours at a time, so I started writing poems. And poems turned into just playing guitar, and then I started writing songs. So that was how it started. So.
This first song you're going to sing for us, what's the name of it and where did it come from?
This song is called Fast at Heart.
Fast at Heart.
Which I'm not going to act like Mark T. and Brian each helped me write the lead for this song. They each had a big part in it, and they both played on it, and they both helped me out a lot with it. But I wrote it in 2022. I broke my leg on a construction job, and wrote this song sitting on my porch with my cast on as a letter to myself to slow down. I don't know if it was a letter to my younger self or a letter from my younger self to my older self, but either way, telling myself to slow down, knowing that I'm
long legs.
knowing that it's a letter to myself to slow down, and knowing that I'm probably not going to. I mean, it says that in the song, so.
Well, we can't wait to hear it. Shane Honeycutt, guys.
Thank you. Think it's a shame to take your time, but you spend all your time just losing your mind. All those places that you look that don't have what you need. Well, how's that broken leg treating you? What a hell of a way. Learn the things you thought you knew. You used to think it felt so good to bleed. grit your teeth and take your seat. You're about to go around the bend. Hold on tight into the night and talk to God about all your sin. It's not too late to turn away when it's tearing you apart. And if you run just a little too close to the sun, I'll tell him you were fast at heart. Telling everybody that you're in too deep, that you don't feel good and you just can't sleep. Now you're living on the slower side of fast. Well, you could slow down, you could stop, just tell them what you used to be. You're not. We both know you can't outrun your past. So grit your teeth and take your seat. You're about to go around the bend. Hold on tight into the night and talk to God about all your sins. It's not too late to turn away when it's tearing you apart. And if you run just a little too close to the sun, I'll tell him you were fast at heart. Your teeth and take your seat. You're about to go around the bend. Hold on tight into the night and talk to God about all your sins. It's not too late to turn away when it's tearing you apart. If you run just a little too close to the sun, I'll tell him you were fast at heart.
That's killer.
Thank you so much.
I love that song, man.
Thank you.
I wish I could sing harmonies like Brian. I would have jumped right in there, but I'd have just ruined that completely. Man, what an awesome first round. Y'all give it up for these guys. Man. Y'all better have some good stuff for the second round, because that first one was pretty killer. Michael.
Yes, sir.
So, when you were growing up and you heard some stuff on the radio, who was that stuff that made you want to come in here and sing songs for people and express your feelings? And
I think my first love was
Make
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys.
And I'm old enough to not be ashamed of that fact.
So this next song is going to be inspired by the Backstreet
Nah,
Boys.
not this one. No. I don't know. I was really drawn to like the new metal scene, you know.
Right.
Linkin Park was my favorite band for a really long time.
Linkin Park.
For a really long time. Rest in peace, Chester. And what I've learned though is I think a lot of the growing up in the 90s, a lot of those 90s jams, even though I don't remember being drawn to them, find their way into my songs. Like
In your writing, they show up.
yeah, they're just there.
You're like, oh
It's
God, that's this song. Oh
yeah,
God.
whereas
I hope
like-
nobody notices this is a hold up. This is a song for me.
yeah. You sound like Blue October. I'm like, who's Blue October? And then I listen to the song.
You're like, man, that's exactly
Oh,
it.
yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Start over.
Correct.
Then you think that you suck.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Huh?
No. when somebody tells you that your song sounds like something else.
Oh,
like,
right. And I'm
oh
like,
man, I suck. Yeah.
Eddie
It sounds
Vedder,
just
what
like
do you
that other
mean?
one. So Eddie Vedder, what?
you seem like you have a personal investment into Eddie Vedder.
I like that. Pearl Jam was.
Got some Pearl Jam
Man, I love Pearl Jam.
comparisons, yeah. But I think a lot of it had to do with the hair back then. So
Hey, Michael used to have some really sweet long hair and a really nice beard. I want him to grow it back.
I'm working on it.
I'm selfish stuff.
For you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So this next song that you are going to give us, where did it come from?
So before, when I first started doing the acoustic stuff, I worked in a duet, and it was called Paradise Falls, which I ended up naming the first, what would be the Fox Season EP, Paradise Falls, because I worked with another guy. And this was my first song that I kind of brought to the table, because the way that it was constructed in the beginning was you do the guitar, I'll do the lyrics and the vocals, and we'll sing them together, but I'll do the writing part of it. But this
Totally
was,
understand.
Yeah, this was the first one I brought to the table, and it just kind of stuck around to the point. I've recorded it twice. So. Yeah.
Well, I mean, sometimes you record songs like 15 times
before
you're done.
I think I'll stop with the 2.
With the 2? It's a duet, you say?
A
duo team.
Yeah.
I got you.
Me and my buddy Matt. But
now on this, you wrote the guitar and the words.
No, so it was during that time that we were writing songs together. But this was the first one that I put together.
I got you. What's the name of this tune?
Carolina Pines.
Carolina Pines.
Yeah.
I think I've heard this one.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I like this one. All right, Michael Belt, Carolina Pines.
I'll be the countryman, you'll be me, picking all the briars out of my knees, singing by the campfire, souls ablaze, cooking up a mess of a fresh dog gate. Underneath the stars I think about when I never have to see that city again. 'Cause I can spend 10 or 20 away, never get rid of that sour taste. Oh, Caroline Pines, stay green for me. Need your essence in the air I breathe. Oh, Caroline Pines, stay growing tall. You're the reason that I'm trading it all. I'm gonna change my ways. I'm gonna live my life till Lord decides to take change my ways. Keep all your riches, heathens, make an uneven trade. You can have my home, you can have my job, you can have my spot in the parking lot. You can have my tax returns this year, got enough for my strikes and a couple beers. Leave me in the wild with a Floyd Creek and a guitar strung so I can ride and sing a song about leaving it all behind while I rest in the shades of the Carolina Pines. Oh, Caroline Pines, stay green for me. Need your essence in the air I breathe. Oh, Caroline Pines, stay growing tall. You're the reason that I'm trading it all. I'm gonna change my ways. I'm gonna live my life till Lord decides to change my ways. Keep all your riches, heathens, make an uneven trade. Change my ways. I'm gonna live my life till Lord decides to change my ways. Keep all your riches, heathens, make an uneven trade. Make an uneven trade.
Michael Belt, that was amazing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
I will say, when you belt that out, I don't understand why your last name's Belt.
That's right, buddy.
I forgot to turn these cameras on. Y'all don't mind me at all.
Do
Make
it.
a little love.
Do a little jig.
Get down low.
Man, what? No, that was killer.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I mean, does anybody else want to sell the 7 C's and get drunk after that? I mean, God, that's inspiring for sure. Kyle,
Sir.
so when you were growing up, man, who inspired you like to write songs? I mean, like, what said I'm gonna be a songwriter? You know?
I think originally just for the love of music. I think it was Josh Turner, Long Black Train. First song I remember hearing that I was just like, holy cow, this is awesome. And I'd say it was probably Zach Bryan who got me, Tyler Childers, Zach Bryan, who pushed me to actually start talking about where I was from and what I went through, because, you know, they're not too far off. You know, most of these people understand, you know, being up here in the mountains, how it is growing up and how it is living life up here. So I just started writing in that sense, yeah.
Right. Grew up in the mud, didn't you?
Yeah.
They push
Love the mud.
They push you down in the mud.
I jumped in the mud myself. By choice.
That's the way to do it. Right on.
Yes, sir.
So what's the song that you're gonna give us, bud?
This next one is called, it's actually named after a date. It's 10-30-23, and it was based off of last year. It's the date that I asked my last girlfriend to be with me, right? And, you know, things don't always end up how you want them to. So,
Oh, man, it didn't work out?
yeah, it don't work out always, but, you know, you have inspiration from those down moments, and you kind of make a little...
She pushed you in the mud?
Yeah. But nobody cry on this next one. It's real sad. So
Hey, dude, I've cried at about every one of these things. I'm going to tell you right now.
we can cry
It
together.
could happen. It could very well happen.
We'll just cry together.
Don't
y'all.
make me cry, Kyle.
Yeah, this is 10-30-23.
Kyle Horton.
Give me your heart and I'll take care of it. It tears me apart that you don't care one bit. Stuck in this cold desert as the sand of time lays drip. A bullet for my Valentine strapped to my hip. Put everything I know into this guitar. Walking these roads in search of you in every bar. The only fix that I have ever really known was laying in bed with you, just kissing till I'm stoned. Dismissed lover, where have you gone? Why'd you leave me broken and alone? I ain't the best in the world, and that I surely know. Dismissed lover, can I come back home. You said that I crossed your boundaries with everything I did. You couldn't see me in your future with a kid. Broken man you knew was the shell of a man that hid deep in his sorrows, just looking for a fix. Felt at home with you as we waste the night away. Drunk and stoned and sweating on our own decay. But I would ride it with you every single day. I guess I'm prone to all alone and heartbreak. Dismissed lover, where have you gone? Why'd you leave me broken and alone? I ain't the best in the world, and that I surely know. Dismissed lover, can I come back home? I said, dismissed lover, where have you gone? Why'd you leave me broken and alone? I ain't the best in the world, and that I surely know. Dismissed lover, can I come back home? Dismissed lover, can I come back home? Thank you.
That's Kyle Horton, y'all, man. That's a killer song, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you, sir.
So that's a date. That's the first I think I've heard a song named after a date. I like that.
Inspired by Co Wetzel.
Co Wetzel.
Yeah.
8 months. Playing for 8 months.
Writing songs?
Killing it, dude.
Yeah, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Awesome.
Yeah, whatever that is.
That was a
Keep-
powerful tune.
Still fresh on the scene, man.
Give me some of that.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. All right, Dakota. What you got in that box of yours right there?
What box?
What box? That box with strings. So, no. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. It's all right.
I'm so confused.
Well, sometimes we call the box a guitar.
Oh. I'm on the same page now, guys.
Yeah. You're
Sorry.
wrong. It's okay. So I didn't mean to confuse you. So the songs that you're going to sing to us next, where did it come from? And what's, let me ask you first, though. When you were growing up and your mama was jamming out to the radio, because I'm sure you probably learned a lot of cool stuff from her. That's right.
Yep.
Right. So tell us a little story.
All right, so my mom refused to play like anything from the 80s and before that. So I grew up on a lot of Nirvana and Beastie Boys, Sublime. But she also played a lot of country too, so a lot of Kenny Chesney. My dad, he introduced me to Linkin Park and Metallica and Motley Crue.
Heavy side.
Yeah, but to be honest, I just love anything with a killer melody, and I love me a good hook. That's one thing about me that I think that I do well is I write stuff that is catchy.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Dakota does write some good hooks.
Definitely writes catchy stuff.
Yes, he does. So the next tune, what's this called?
So I got my little my wordy poos up here because I just wrote this one.
You
like,
got your
last
box with you?
week. Yeah.
He's got his digital
Yeah.
box, y'all.
Yeah, I got both of them.
All right.
Yeah, that's right, my wordy poos.
And the title of this song is what?
So this one's called "Don't Count Me Out."
Don't Count Me Out.
Don't count me out.
Okay.
So I wrote this one. The sorry, let me get my thoughts together. I like to do a cover of Sunday Morning a lot by Maroon 5 for my gigs, and it's always been like a fan favorite. So I wanted to kind of write my own like song that made me feel like Sunday morning. So that's kind of what inspired the sound, and then the lyrics. I like songs that can be interpreted different ways. So this one, for me, it's just about like putting yourself out there. Like there's people that are gonna like doubt you, but like just needing someone to, like just the right person needs to give you a chance. But I also like it like it could be about a relationship or something. So that I like to write lyrics that are kind of.
Are you the underdog in this song?
I am the underdog. That's right.
And you're going to prevail?
That's right. Don't count me
Awesome.
out.
Don't count him out, y'all. This is Dakota Groves.
I've never been a first choice man, I'm always picked last. But I always do the best I can, you never have to ask. I know that you may have your doubts, and believe me, I get it. But I know what I'm all about, and I know you won't regret it. I know there's not much else to prove, so if it's all the same to you, I'd like to make a final stand. My world is in your hands, but please don't count me out. Are you listening? I can't go without all the little things. Hear me scream and shout at the top of my lungs. Please don't count me out. Your doubt is just like gasoline, it fires me up inside. Don't challenge my tenacity, 'cause I'm never satisfied. I know I'm not much at first glance, I know that I'm not perfect, but all I need is just one chance, and you best believe I'm worth it. And I'll do whatever it takes, no matter how high the stakes, 'cause that's one thing I know is true, I'll always find my way to you. Please don't count me out. Are you listening? I can't go without all the little things. Hear me scream and shout at the top of my lungs. Please don't count me out. We all wanna be good at something, good for someone, I suppose. For some of us, it's all or nothing. Guess that's just how my story goes. Count me out. Are you listening? I can't go without all the little things. Hear me scream and shout at the top of my lungs. Please don't count me out. Please don't count me out. Are you listening? Hear me scream and shout at the top of my lungs. Please don't count me out.
Awesome. A lot of chords in that song you got there. You know as many chords as Paul McCartney does, dude. I swear. I mean, how many chords are in this song?
At least 2.
Yes, at least 2. I like that. We're not going to count you out, man. That's a killer song. How long ago did you write that one?
Last week.
Last week. You've
Yeah.
been pumping them out too here lately.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to hear a couple more of those, I hope.
Yeah.
Are we going to get to the lucky songs tonight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get lucky. Shane Honeycutt. Shane, what are you doing down there? You way over.
Sir?
So, when you were growing up listening to the radio, what were you listening to? Did you listen to the radio?
Was that feel?
Does that feel?
Anything sad. That sounds
Anything
terrible.
sad.
That sounds
You
terrible.
just want to go around with a broken heart all the time? Broken legs,
100%.
broken hearts.
I don't know why.
Was your truck broke down too?
Nah. The short version is, and I had the best parents, still do to this day, have the best parents ever. Split up sort of the foundation of my songwriting, where my songwriting comes from, is my parents split up when I was 1, and I just dwelled in it. I didn't love that, but just to see you smile by Tim McGraw, and both of my parents loved music so much, and they were always listening to music, and I don't know. I just love sad music. I love it. It makes me so happy.
Same.
Sad music
mu-
makes you
It
happy.
makes me so happy.
Oh, well, what kind of sad shit you gonna give us, buddy?
How long you got?
So with this next song, what's the title of it?
This one's called "In the Past." I think about stuff in the future a lot.
You wrote
but-
yourself a letter.
Do I know?
You wrote yourself a letter in the future. Remember? Your
Which
past.
one? For sure.
Fast at heart.
Yeah. And
You gotta watch me, man.
or
I'm fast.
it came from, I don't know, but think about stuff in the future. But I'm very much an in the moment person. Like right now, I don't care what else is going on, what's happening. I'm very much an in the moment person. And then when I get in the future, I dwell on the past, and I just want to be back in those places that were such a good time, such a good place. So went out on the oil rig. As life went on, I moved all over the place, all over the country, and never found where I wanted to. I loved home, but I loved everywhere I went. I didn't know where I wanted to be, and if I could live anywhere, I'd live in the past.
No.
So.
All right, well, let's hear this, man.
Well, no, the song's not. It's more. All of the lines are from my childhood. They're not. It's not. This one's not really a sad song. The verses are from my story as a kid growing up, and just living the greatest childhood ever. It wasn't anything special. There wasn't a shit ton of money involved. It was just a great life with cousins and grandparents and aunts and uncles, and it was just a great small life.
Awesome.
And then the chorus is, I get older and I move on, try to find my way and realize I just want to live in the past.
Shane Honeycutt.
So this is in the past. We had our own field of dreams in the good old days. I sat back behind the house at the corner of Main and Trade, learning to talk some shit, learning how to joke. Till I still hear that Queen of Spades hitting my bicycle spokes. But time went on and I left home for the Gulf of Mexico. I had a stretch of northern way out west, just south of Broken Bow. So I'm giving up this searching for greener grass. Hell, if I could live anywhere, I live in the past. sister to the plug. He rattled in his diesel, and Levi Garrett had all our heads just a spinning like a wheel. The Chalmers in the yard, standing high and tall. Back when I would climb just to learn how to fall. But time went on and I left home for the Gulf of Mexico. I had a stretch up north the way out west, just south of Broken Bow. Well, I'm giving up this searching for greener grass. If I could live anywhere, I live in the past, learning how to drive with 2 feet and 1 hand. Back when Mom and Dad both wore wedding bands. But time went on and I left home for the Gulf of Mexico. I had a stretch up north the way out west, just south of Broken Bow. I'm giving up this searching for greener grass. If I can live anywhere, I live in the past. We had our own field of dreams in the good old days. Thank you.
Yeah, man, the good old days. I can think about growing up in West Virginia, man. It was good old days. Fishing in the creeks and getting dirty. And
You live in the past.
oh, yeah, man. Past could be a great place for some people. Some not so others. Not so much. So that was the second round. We usually do a little break there if everybody wants to get up and stretch a leg, use the bathroom right quick 10-minute break. And then we'll come back and do 2 more rounds. So don't go nowhere. Just get a drink, stretch your legs, and we'll be right back. Give these guys a second to stretch a leg.
I love these ones with the grip on it.
Fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I never felt anything this
I really enjoy your voice too, man. That's awesome.
Thanks, man.
little voice crack.
I didn't even notice a voice crack. What are you talking about?
Huh?
I used to love the thinner picks, but the more I play, the more I start to love how the thick ones feel. They're like easier to like hold on to. Like it's so easy for me to like drop like one of the thin picks because I feel like I'm barely holding it. This one I feel like I could get more volume and like dig in, and I don't have to worry about losing it too much. Bro, you have such an insane voice. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. That's right.
I like that.
All right, here we are, back for round 2. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause for coming out on this Saturday night.
Thank y'all.
I want to give a special thanks.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yes.
Oh, these guys are still talking. I'm sorry.
Oof.
Oh, no.
Ooh, teacher said quiet
Forgive
down.
us.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
It's the worst.
Slap me on the wrist.
So I want to give a special thanks to Brian Olson, Josh Loftus, Emily Lauren, Josh Dickens, Iredell Arts Council, the town of Statesville, and the state of North Carolina.
Yeah.
It's been my home for a long time. So I was just informed that I can sing a song if I want to.
Bring it on.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Can I sing a song?
Yes,
Phil?
please.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
I didn't really know I was going to get to do a song like this soon. Oh, there it is. So I've been writing music for a little while, since I was probably 15. So that's been like 80 years. Way further back than that.
What was your influence?
When you were a little kid and your mama played the radio, what were you listening to?
Man, it was a sunny day in West Virginia in the holler of Beardsport. Right? You're damn right. And I can remember Motown mostly when I was growing up. You know, Mom loved Motown, and she would throw those windows up and clean the house and jam. I mean, it was American Bandstand type stuff. So that's what I remember growing up on. But hell yeah, Kenny Rogers. I love that shit. 4 Hungry Children. There was only 3 of us, but we were fucking hungry. Sorry. I don't care how much food was out there, we were still hungry. I want to know it's not my fault, but you wouldn't hear what I had to say. You ran away without me here to stay. So I'm packing my bag on the way. My guitar's way out of tune, isn't it? It ain't right. I can't do it, y'all. Sorry. I'm a professional, and it kills me to hear a guitar go through a whole song, man. You're like, man, I'm just ignoring that shit. I'm not gonna do it. There it is. That was super sharp. I could hear it. All right. Hey, Brian, can I get just a little bit of low end on that? I want to know it's not my fault, but you wouldn't hear what I had to say. You ran away without me here to stay. So I'm packing my bags, going away. So I'm packing my bags, going away. I'm down at the station, no destination. That's when she asked me my name. She smiled at me, she walked away. And that's when it all came again. She turned to me, she asked, but all will you go, man? That I'm going away to Spain. That I'm going away to Spain. And I was just here today. must have made it all away. I was leaving in the day. I won't go all the way. Got so much on my mind, can't even stand the time. Must have made it all away. I was just leaving in the day. Life won't go all the way. Got so much on my mind, can't even stand the time. Must have made it all away. One of you fellas want to help me out? I was just leaving in the day. Life won't go all the way. Got so much on my mind, can't even stand the time. Must have made it all away. I got so much on my mind, can't get no peace of mind. Must have made it all away. Now I'm fading away. Now I'm fading away. Girl, you know I just can't stay. Now I'm fading away.
Mark T. Evans.
Yeah. Shane, I love you, buddy. All right, thank you so much. That's a song called No Destination. Next, we're going to get to the second round here. Third round, sorry.
It's okay. I'm here for you.
Part 2.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I know.
Man, that was confusing. So the process in which you write songs, Michael Belt, how does that happen?
Usually something devastating happens to me. And then I think of a catchy way to write it down. And yeah, I don't know, find a melody and just talk it out with myself.
So the idea of the song comes before music, music comes before idea?
The idea usually comes first, the melody usually comes first, the guitar is always last. Guitar is last. But
right, it's different for everyone.
Yeah,
for
I'm
you.
usually singing it around the house before I ever have any music to it. That's the hard part for me. So, lyrics kind of come, melody kind of comes, but putting it on the track, get my fingers to do what my voice is doing. That's the tough part.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now, does your songs always have to have a meaning or a message, or does it just have to have a cool melody sometimes and something dark?
Sometimes I'll have a cool melody, but it doesn't really get fleshed out until that substance comes to it, and then it just kind of starts flowing, and
Then you can't be stopped.
yeah, yeah.
We're selling the 7 Seas, wanting to drink
Right.
whiskey.
Right. Once it starts, it's hard to stop it. So, and which is, hey, that's good.
Right?
Yeah.
I like that. I like your red guitar.
Thank you. This is Beulah 2. It's the sequel to Beulah 1.
What happened to Bueller 1?
She got pawned.
Oh, shit. I mean, that's a story within itself. I mean, I don't know.
I
do we
didn't
have
do it.
time for those kind of
You ought to
stories?
write a song about pawning that.
That's a yeah.
Bueller 1, Pond.
Yeah, Beulah 1 got.
We're going to have to
pawned.
make a video on that.
Yeah, she
A whole documentary, I think.
she pawned by a dear friend.
What color was it the same thing?
It was a Fender. It was a Fender.
What's the name of your next tune?
The next one's called That Feelin'. It's about about a year ago I don't know if you'd guess it, but I got real sad. And I had this melody bouncing around my head and these lyrics bouncing around my head, but sometimes I found this to be the case with another song off the last EP Fox Season did. A song will sit on the shelf for a long time and you're struggling to figure out how to finish it. And sometimes it's just because, for me, from my experience, that it hasn't happened yet. Like you hadn't experienced it, the ending just yet. And this is the case for this song. I think everybody's been in this place, but it's a little sad.
Every time I watch movies.
Yeah. Toy Story 3.
I never get to the end.
Yeah, that got me, dude.
Michael Belt, you guys.
That's a new one, so bear with me.
The Cellblock Serenade Sessions, brought to you by Roots in the Round.
I feel like dying again. I almost miss that feeling, the kind that keeps me wondering when it's gonna end. Could it be this evening? You got so much to live for, said my friends and my family, but they don't see what I see within. My boys Henry, Evan, and Jack number 7 gonna take me on to heaven tonight. Gonna blur the lines of wrong and right. Think I might just turn out the light. Got a lot on my mind, but more in my gut. I got half of my shit in the bed of my truck. You could call it hard luck, but I'm fit to be tied. And I feel like dying again. I almost miss that feeling, the kind that keeps me wondering when it's gonna end. Could it be this evening? You got so much to live for, said my friends and my family, but they don't see what I see within. I've been patiently waiting to the point that I'm shaking. Lord, you know I've been praying for days, but I'll stay on my face to take it away. You know I ain't too proud to be safe. I'm sick of the wait, I'm sick of the hurt, I'm sick of getting sick down the front of my shirt. Oh, put me in the dirt where I can close my eyes. And I feel like dying again. I almost miss that feeling, the kind that keeps me wondering when it's gonna end. Could it be this evening? You got so much to live for, said my friends and my family, but they don't see what I see within. Shut my eyes, instead you shined your light. You knew that I was blind to you. God, I apologize. I don't wanna die. Now that I'm alive, I live for you. But I've been singing this song for way too long. I'm gonna hit that chorus one more time. I feel like dying again. I almost miss that feeling, the kind that keeps me wondering when it's gonna end. Could it be this evening? You got so much to live for, said my friends and my family. But they don't see what I see within. No, they don't see what I see within. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate that.
Michael, I'm going to say, I'm glad you made it through that night to write that damn song.
Thank you so much.
A lot of people's going to need to hear that. That was, yeah.
Thank you.
It's a very special song. I like
It
that.
really was.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kyle.
Yes, sir.
So, what's the process for you, man, when it gets to writing these songs that you keep pumping out? I mean, because you're doing a lot, it seems.
Yeah, I write very often.
Because if y'all don't know, it's hard to write songs. It's not an easy thing. And then to do a lot of them, like
Yes, sir.
10 in a year is a lot.
Oh yeah. I think just in the last year I've done 18.
Fucking shit.
And
Sorry.
but my process goes along the lines of, just hoping for inspiration, asking for inspiration, then the melody and everything. I just sit there. I'll play 4 chords that I think sound cool. 5 seconds later, I start putting words to it, and it's usually done within an hour or two.
Awesome. I love
Most
that.
every song I've done has been done in about an hour.
Good.
There's only been about 2 of them I've had to revisit a few weeks later, but
Bless you.
The older you get, the longer it takes.
the more you ever think it,
Yeah.
go back to it.
I'm going to put that on the table, the back burner right there. I'm going to work on that one later after I drink about 3 shots or so.
Revisit it.
It revisited. Yeah. So what's this you're about to do for us, buddy?
This next one is called Blue, or Leaves You Blue. I haven't decided which one I want to call it.
Not quite titled is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's actually newer than the last one. This is probably it's a month or so old.
Open for interpretation.
Yeah, and this is called Blue. This is
Are you
kinda-
sure?
I think I'm gonna call it Blue. Yeah, this is a song it's just about kind of giving up after the dark parts of love hit you. You know, you kind of want to give up. You don't really want to go back and visit it again. So you kind of tell yourself that you'd be dumb to do it again. It's only gonna leave you blue. So you better be smart and not make the same decisions you did
Right.
before. But this is called Blue. It's not the last time you're gonna pass by. You're gonna call me. I'm in the past like empty glass. I don't wanna hear sorry. Numb the pain, go insane, trying to find a way out of this place. Novocaine, don't know a thing about being numb. Strung by strung mind, high below, eyes are cold. Devil follows where I go, tries my soul. I'm tired of cold, being where my heart is. Time might change a thing or two. Got me hating you. Wise men stay out of love. It only leaves you blue. Only leaves you blue. Chains won't break, another mistake and call me. Why ain't I running? I lie awake and feel forsaken in my thoughts. I tend to get lost. Been wild for a while. Seems there ain't no end to this. country mile. I gotta smile through all the hurt. Don't change a thing, 'cause I'm high below, eyes are cold. Devil follows where I go, tries my soul. I'm tired of cold, being where my heart is. Time might change a thing or two. Got me hating you. Wise men stay out of love. It only leaves you blue. Only leaves you blue. High below, eyes are cold. Devil follows where I go, tries my soul. I'm tired of cold, being where my heart is. Time might change a thing or two. Got me hating you. Wise men stay out of love. Only leaves you blue. Only leaves you blue. Only leaves you blue. Yeah. Thank you. That's Blue.
Man, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Great vibe. What would you consider your style there, Kyle? What's your style, Kyle?
Primarily, I'd say it'd be like folky stuff, but I'm so inspired by Nirvana, Alice in Chains, Metallica, Zeppelin, like all this old stuff. You know, I was cultured. Pops over there allowed me to learn some good music, so I've been, I don't know, a mix of a bunch of stuff, I'd say.
I like it. Dakota Grove.
What's up, Mark? How are you?
So your process of writing songs, being that you do all the things, bass and guitar and piano, and I've heard it all.
Yeah.
How do you start your songwriting?
So I usually approach it like different ways, but recently the one that's been working best for me is to start with the rhythm, like the drum part. I can feel a lot more of a song come to life when I think of the drums first, and then after that, then I think of the melody after that. But I usually, lately, for this next song that I've done, I had the words, like I had the title of the song, and I just sang it until I liked one that had a really good cadence, and then I wrote it around that and fit it into that drum rhythm.
Right. Sometimes, as a musician, I write a song around a chorus. I'll come up with the chorus first.
Yep.
And then I'm like, oh, well, what is it about? And then I figure out the verses. And then sometimes it's all verses, and I'm like, man, I have no idea what the chorus is going to be.
I usually start with the catchy part first, and then the chorus, and then I kind of elaborate during the verses. And then if I feel like there's like a secret thing that needs to be said somewhere, that's what I usually put in the bridge, or something extra I usually will put in the bridge if I think it needs one.
Right.
Yeah.
Bridges.
Bridges are
Forget
pretty
about those
cool.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Very rarely for me.
Yeah. I like bridges. So what's the name of this next song you're going to do?
This next one is called I'm Feeling Lucky.
Feeling Lucky.
So I wrote this one for a band that I'm in called Fortune 5, which was started by the fabulous Tanya Wood. That's right. But our logo that we decided upon is actually it's a poker chip with a 5 in it. Shandor over there actually designed the logo, but had to shout him out. But I asked it, like, can I write an original, like, for us to play? Because I don't want us to just be a cover band. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I thought it'd be cool to just have, like, you know, maybe one or two, like, original songs.
I mean, you are in a band full of awesome people.
That's right.
That write all kinds of cool stuff.
That's
so.
exactly right. So I thought it'd be cool to write something around our band and that, like, poker chip theme. So I was thinking of, like, casino and gambling, and so I had Googled, and I had, like, a long spreadsheet of just, like, gambling phrases. I don't gamble. I don't even know how to play poker. I've never even stepped foot in a casino, but I've watched enough movies and TV to know how it goes, I think.
Don't ever go gambling with me. We're going to lose every
I feel like if
freaking
I
dime you
start
got.
gambling, I won't stop. But that's what this song is about. This song, I wrote it to be like a, hell yeah, gambling's awesome, but the lyrics are actually about a guy who has a gambling problem.
There is a 1-800 for that, please.
Yeah, that's right. So and the chorus is supposed to be like, hell yeah, gambling, but the rest of it is
Gambling.
yeah, he's got a gambling problem, but so I wanted to write this song for it, and yeah, I usually play with a band. There's a guitar solo if you or someone wants to take it. We're in C minor.
C minor.
Well, it would be B minor since I'm in half step down.
Is that what was going on earlier? I was like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah. That's what was going on.
I had a hard time, y'all, if you didn't hear that.
Hell yeah. All right, this song's called I'm Feeling Lucky. All bets are off when I walk in. I always put my money where my mouth is. I've got a feeling it's gonna get hot. What do you say about we sweeten up the pot? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. If it ain't enough, then we can raise it some more. Cause I know when to hold 'em, baby, I know when to fold 'em. I'm a bona fide high roller. I'm feeling lucky tonight, I know I'll play my cards right. Nothing here can stop me, I got winning on my mind. I'm feeling lucky tonight, you better keep me inside. Cause I'm not going home until I see the sunlight. I'm feeling lucky tonight, I'm feeling lucky tonight. I'm feeling buzzed from all the shots. I think it's time for me to go and hit the slots. 777, baby's all I'm gonna see. You can tell the bar that all the drinks are on me. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I'm just getting started, baby, give me some more. Cause I may not be sober, but I'll still keep my composure. I'm a bona fide high roller. I'm feeling lucky tonight, I know I'll play my cards right. Nothing here can stop me, I got winning on my mind. I'm feeling lucky tonight, you better keep me inside. Cause I'm not going home until I see the sunlight. I'm feeling lucky tonight, I'm feeling lucky tonight. Take it away, Mark. Last night I felt like I was in a paradise, but when I woke I knew that I had paid the price. Today I'm feeling like a four-leaf clover, so tonight I'm gonna try it all over. I'm feeling lucky tonight, I know I'll play my cards right. No one here can save me, I've gone out of my mind. I'm feeling lucky tonight, you better keep me inside. Cause I'm not going home until I see the sunlight. I'm feeling lucky tonight, I'm feeling lucky tonight. I'm feeling lucky tonight, I'm feeling lucky tonight. Yeah.
Man, that's a cool tune. I had
Thank
my
you.
heart racing over here. I was driving fast in my car.
Fuck yeah.
The radio loud.
Yeah, gambling, hell yeah.
Right? Don't give us no damn money and liquor or anything. How old are you again? You, Dakota.
What?
How old are you again?
Oh shit, sorry, I thought you were talking to him.
24?
26.
26.
Turning 27
Yeah,
next
don't
month.
start gambling anytime soon.
Who the hell just said whoa? Was that Corey?
Shane.
Yes, sir.
So, you've been writing a lot of songs here lately.
Yeah, I wrote a lot of them.
Pumping them out. All you guys are.
Hello. Oh,
Yeah. So your writing process, you sit down with your guitar and
I still ain't figured it out.
you ain't figured it out yet.
So they either take 15 minutes or 6 months. I'm being honest. They take 15 minutes or 6 months. I sit down and I write it, or I write one and it doesn't really go anywhere. I like where it goes, but I can't get it to finish, so I just drop it. And then 6 months later, I'll write another one. I mean, I write every day. I genuinely probably write every day. Not out of intention, just because I love it that much. 6 months will go by, I'll write one, and it won't go anywhere. 3 months, what have you. And I'll write one, it'll just stop, and I'll pick up the one from 6 months prior and join them together, and they become something cool. So that's how half of them come together, and the other half of them just come out in about 15 minutes.
All right.
So I do my best writing.
So you write words more than anything.
Yeah,
first.
I'm not a.
Sounds like.
I'm still learning my melodies. That's for sure. I'm more of a poet. Like I said, my foundation was poetry.
Still learning that guitar, are you?
Do I know?
Still learning that guitar.
Still learning the melodies and learning how to create melodies and learning how my ones and twos and fives and all that shit go together that everybody knows except me. Music has numbers. For everybody that doesn't know, it's got
1, 4,
numbers.
5. 1, 4, 5.
You're not alone,
Yeah.
dude. You're not alone, brother.
They have numbers.
Some people don't even know what boxes are, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I just know it
So,
sounds good. I don't know it either.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
learned.
Words is definitely what gets me going, and I do my best writing going down the road while I'm driving. Not in an unsafe way, but but when I'm driving down the highway in between jobs every day, that's where I have all my inspiration just enter my mind all at once, and I write every bit of it down, and then I go home and I write it. I write my thoughts down and my lyrics. Sometimes I write a whole story riding down the road. Sometimes I'll write an idea and go home and write the song around it. But I definitely write every day.
So this next song that you're going to sing for us,
Uh,
where did you write it at? In the truck? On the road?
um,
On a job site?
I wrote this one at home. This is one of my newer ones. I've been deciding between two of them, and I just figured out which one I'm gonna do. And wrote this one recently at home on my couch. My favorite thing to do writing songs, this sounds terrible to say, is to go home and sit on my couch and just drink. And
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong
like
with home.
the old,
Home's great.
The old-fashioned way, I like to go just get down, like literally get down.
Amen.
I always tell young people, you feel lost, go home.
Yeah.
You know, you sit at home. Yeah,
kinda-
home's great.
Yeah. I like to just sit at home and drink. That sounds terrible. I'm very happy. I'm extremely happy. I've got a fiance at home that I love to death, and I sit there and I get sad and I drink, and she's like, "Is everything okay?" And,
I'm over here happy to be sad. What's the name of this song?
This is called Race Car. I grew up working on cars. That's what my dad and my grandpa, that's what they do. They can build a car. I mean, it's insane. That and just growing up around racing, but it doesn't quite as much have to do with racing as much as the aspect of life, how life is like a race car. So from the moment you're born to the moment you're gone, you can't stop it. You're alive, and it doesn't stop. And the general idea around the song is you're in a race car and you can't get it out of gear. It never comes out of gear. No matter what you do, no matter how bad you want it to slow down,
It's gonna keep moving.
it never comes out of gear. So
Let's hear it.
So it's called Race Car, and the first two, there's 3 verses and 3 choruses. The first two verses and the first 2 choruses are about me and growing up and having to figure out that I'm in this race car and I can't slow it down. I've got to grow up. I've got to mature. I've got to take life on. I've got to figure it out. I can't be a kid forever. And it goes into the last verse and chorus being about pretty much my grandpa. He'll be 91 or 92. He'll be 92 on Wednesday. Yeah. And he's my hero. The last verse in the chorus is about him, about how he can't get it out of gear. From 24 to 92, you can't get it out of gear. It ain't stopping. And he
Technical.
so
Let's hear it.
Race cars.
and also how he's 92 and he still won't stop. He still gets outside every day. So the last chorus is from his perspective, saying, I know it's about them, but I don't give a damn. They put you in a race car called growing up too fast. But they say you won't ever crash if you stay hard in the gas. When you're running loose and you're spinning out, don't ever touch the brakes. But leave it in gear and hold your breath and do everything it takes. If life is a race car, well, I'll be the rookie of the year, no matter how hard I try. Can't get this race car out of gear. They tell you it's a marathon, you gotta make it till the end. They tell you all they know, but it's up to you to learn how to win. Well, if you never come into the pits, you'll run out of gas. For 24 years I've never stopped and I've never been last. If life is a race car, well, I'll be the rookie of the year, no matter how hard I try. Can't get this race car out of gear. Now I'm running on fumes as old as the day is long. My hair is gray and I'm growing old, but they say I'm running strong. Well, they don't think I have a clue that I haven't raced in years. Well, I refuse to let them see me take it out of gear. If life is a race car, don't ever take it out of gear, so when you're dead and gone, you'll be the rookie of the year. They put you in a race car called growing up too fast. Thank you. That song goes out to Donald McGee, Honeycutt. That's my
Shout out
grandpa.
Donald. Yeah.
Yes, that's a killer song, man. I love the analogy you got going on there.
Every time.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, don't mess your guitar up now. It's pretty. All right, so this is our last round here. Boo. It's okay. We're gonna. It's gonna be a good one. So, Michael Belt,
Mark T. Evans.
Michael T. Belt,
Yes, sir.
where can we? No, let me ask this in a different way. Where do you see yourself in the next few years in music?
And music.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
in your music journey.
I got another. So I got a story to finish with Foxy's and with the band. So I got another EP. I should start soon working on that. But outside of that, I really wanted to focus on some solo stuff. That last song I played being the first of hopefully many. I got a few on the list, concepts anyway.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. Just I'm not much. I don't have many dreams as far as it being a career in any shape or form. I just love doing what I do, and I just want to keep telling stories. And I don't know.
Well, you know, this is what this is all about. We do this because we love music.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what we do. We sacrifice for entertainment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want to do the things. So where can we find you on the internet? Fox Season, Michael T. Bell, Michael Bell. What are we looking for?
Yeah. Right now it's Fox Season. Spotify, Apple, YouTube, all the Deezer.
And this is your full band
Yeah.
ensemble that you have with the Fox Season.
Mm-hmm. Every song outside of that last one you can find through Fox Season on any of those platforms.
Got
so
you.
yeah.
Awesome. So what are you going to close this out with?
It was tough figuring out the last song.
Right.
Didn't know what to.
There's a lot I'm sure that you wanted to do.
Yeah, just kind of bounce this around, that around, and I ended up going with Old Trusty. It's a song called Dear Brother.
Well, these people probably have never heard that.
Right. But please check out Dear Brother. My buddy Derek, a few years ago now, I guess, put together a really cool music video for it. So even if the song ain't that great, man, he did a killer video.
It is a killer video. He had long hair, and sexy beard.
Yeah, you keep saying the beard. I feel like
It was a little bigger. It was longer. It was
I'm doing it as hard as I can, Mark.
not growing fast enough, Michael.
But Dear Brother was the first, I guess second song that was put out when I started actually producing the music, putting it out in the world. This is kind of where it all began. It was another song that was written with my buddy that I mentioned before. This is actually a co-written song, so I
And
can't.
his name one more time.
Matt Bussell was his name, Fat Muscle, otherwise known as Fat Muscle. Check him out on the Horrible Horror Show podcast.
Oh, cool.
That's what he does now. So
Awesome.
this was a duet that we did.
Dear brother,
Dear Brother.
Michael Belt, everyone.
This goes out to Phil.
Well, Mama was a lady, and Papa was too damn drunk. He swore her light flies made Mama cry, till brother put him down in the dirt. 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 The dirt saying, oh, dear brother, when you take his empty, we roll over easy when they pick up your trail. Dear brother, when the workload gets sleazy, will you not speak freely what you did? Oh, dear brother. fast in a hurry, off into the blazing sunset. Eyes full of coke and lungs full of smoke. The Reaper man sitting shotgun finally spoke. Where you go when you don't wanna go quick? Don't hurry, big man, gon' give him the slip. I know you got that pistol strapped to your hip. Hooray, renegade, going empty your clip. Hey, brother, we'll take this empty. We roll the easy when they pick up your trail. And all you mother with a weapon gets sleazy. We must speak freely what you did. Oh, dear brother. Dear brother. Oh, dear brother. Dear brother. Oh, dear brother.
Michael Belt.
Thank
That
you.
is one killer song. Man.
Appreciate you.
Shoo, Kyle Horton.
It's gonna be hard to follow that one.
Man, you know what? I was thinking that too. I'm glad I'm over here.
You shouldn't have played
I'm on
so
this
good,
side.
man.
So, Kyle,
Yes, sir.
where are we going to find you in the next few years, buddy? You going to be out there playing festivals and stages and
Yes, sir.
coliseums and stuff?
Hopefully soon, yeah. We're gonna. That's the plan. So hopefully the plan is to start recording some things because I don't have anything out yet.
Man, I know. Oh, boom.
Yeah. Let's go, Brian.
Listen, man,
Hell
we got a
yeah.
great family right here. Look no further.
Yes, sir.
Look no further. But anyway, keep going.
Yeah. So start recording some songs. I've got too many. I need to just go ahead and start recording them. A lot of people from my hometown, Boone, they're following through. They like it. And they're
Right.
showing support. So I'm sure some people will listen to it. So we'll get it recorded, and then hopefully soon we move. Like I was saying, to Nashville and start playing on the street if we have to.
Worry not, man. People are going to listen. Guarantee you that.
For sure.
So this next song, before we get to the song, where can we find you on the internet and all the good places?
So I'm on TikTok. It's Kyle Horton Music, and Instagram is Kyle Horton Music.
Horton Music?
Yes, sir. Kyle Horton Music.
Kyle Horton Music.
Horton Here's a Who.
Right.
Sir.
All right. So when y'all look this video up later and share it with all your friends, we can find everybody. Make sure you go do that. All right. What's this last song, man? You got to show us.
This is the most recent song I've written. This is a month old, a month and a week. This is called Stand. This is kind of like the aftermath of all the other songs you heard. There's a few more behind it, but like all the sad ones, the breakup ones, this is one like, I don't care. I'm not going to change who I am anymore. I'm going to be me.
Hell no, we ain't
And I'm
changing.
going to raise hell. I'm going to be me.
Right.
We're going to have fun. We're going to sing music, and we're going to do our thing. Yeah. This is called Stand. Night is cold, my legs are weak, but I'm in bled out on the street. Words cut sharp, can't help but bleed. You follow my trail, can't get no peace. Tell me slowly all the things you've seen. How I never give you what you need. how life moves on before you blink. How it wasn't you, the blame's on me. I can't change the way I am. Is it the booze or the smoke on my good left hand? Loving you the best I can. Only time will tell how long you'll stand with me in the fire. If it burns you free to turn or stand with me in the fire or stand. I could change, but what's the use? It's in my blood, it's in my roots. Stay up late till the crack of dawn, singing all our country songs. Jim beam to keep us warm. 6 strings and 4 new chords. So far from holding yours. I can do a lot of things, but I can't. I can't change the way I am. Is it the booze or the smoke on my good left hand? Loving you the best I can. Only time will tell how long you'll stand with me in the fire. If it burns you free to turn or stand with me in the fire or stand. Oh, I can't change the way I am. Is it the booze or the smoke on my good left hand? I'm loving you the best I can. Only time will tell how long you'll stand with me in the fire. If it burns you free to turn or stand with me in the fire or stand. I guess, stand.
Well, damn, man. That's my new anthem right there. That's killer.
Appreciate
Great
it.
voice.
Thank you very much.
Great voice. Man, you guys got some old souls to be so damn young. Shit. I'm going to have to go home and write a damn song about all y'all. Dakota. Grows.
What's up, Mark?
Yes.
I'll write a song about you.
Hell yeah. I'm waiting on it.
That beard's too pretty not to write a song about.
It's new. I've been working on it since like August, you know.
Trying to get mine just like it.
Condition.
Hell yeah. So Dakota,
Yeah, what's up?
where we gonna find you in the next couple of years, buddy? What's your plans?
Hopefully I'll be playing original music at big shows with a band, and I'd like to be a touring musician. I think that'd be pretty fucking sick.
So you're looking to get you a band to back you up?
Oh, yeah.
You know, that was something I should have asked you guys. Solo or band? What are you thinking, Michael?
Solo.
You could go solo for a little bit?
Yep.
What about you, Kyle?
I'd personally like to do both. I'd
Both?
love to have a band behind me too. Yeah.
You know, I like being solo, but man, I love just kicking ass with a damn band.
Yeah. Just jam.
Harmonies and guitar peeling out. Hell yeah, right?
Take some of the pressure off of you too.
Oh, it
when you got
does.
A couple guys behind
Yes.
you.
Yes. Hell yeah.
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 I got Brian Olsen on my team, so man, we peel out and do all kinds of cool shit. But yeah, Dakota, you're gonna get with a good band and you're gonna be out there in the
Yeah, I'd like to. So when I write my music, the goal is I want to be writing and I want to be playing every single part that you hear in the recording. And I want to have a band play it, but I want to have full creative control of my own songs. I like to play with people. I love bouncing ideas off of people, but I don't know. I look at famous paintings, and they do them all by themselves. It's not like a shared effort.
Right.
You look at the Mona Lisa.
You like to construct your own songs.
That's right. Like
Sure.
I have a whole picture in my head, and
No, I'm with you. I like to construct my own sound too, and then kind
Yeah.
of like get the right people to make that happen.
exactly.
And it's a hard thing to do. So
Yeah.
be ready
Oh,
to find some good players,
yeah, no kidding.
right? To keep up with you. This guy's good. Y'all don't even know. He could just slam on a bass like it ain't nothing, or
Oh,
a drum
stop.
kit. I mean, we're here. We're highlighting you guys. Y'all are awesome. Dakota
awesome.
Groves, what is this song you're going to close this out with? Well, before we do that, hold up.
Okay.
I'm getting ahead of the game. He just put out a single. What was it called again?
My first single that I released, it's called 20s. It was the first song that I played. It's on Spotify and Apple and all streaming platforms.
And when we look you up on the Facebooks and all those things.
You can find me everywhere on Facebook, Instagram,
Dakota Groves?
TikTok, YouTube. Yeah, Dakota Groves. My handle might be Dakota Groves Music, but on Spotify and Apple, I'm just Dakota Groves.
Got you.
Yeah,
In real life, you're Dakota Groves?
that's right.
Yes. And he writes songs, and he plays them live, and we don't even have to charge his batteries. He just goes and goes and goes.
That's right. If I can't be the best in the room, I'll be the hardest working.
Man, I'm
So-
going to push you down in the mud later. He is damn good. Tune that guitar.
I'm trying.
I'll stop the whole song just because mine was out, so it's all good. We'll wait. He's tuning his box. There you go.
That still doesn't sound right.
Not quite.
Thanks,
It's
Corey.
almost there. Corey's got a great ear. We got a Corey Struther in the audience, guys. This guy's killer on guitar, jazz guitar, rock guitar, saxophone.
Yeah, I remember. Kills it on the sax.
Right. Who else we got in the audience? We got Travis Weddington up there somewhere. We got a Danny Carr up there. She's famous. We got all kinds of cool people. Yeah. Yeah, up there. Hiding in the shadows. What's the name of this song, Dakota Groves?
This one's called Not a Kid Anymore, so this is going to be my next release. I'm waiting on the cover art to come back so I could drop it.
Even though he looks like a kid, he's not a kid anymore.
That's right. So, yeah, this one's just a general song about growing up. I tried to write the first verse in the perspective of someone with a pessimistic outlook, and then I wanted the second one to be a little bit more optimistic. So I wanted it to be the same person, but trying to change their perspective and open their minds a little bit. But there is a solo in this one too. If you want to play an A flat major,
A flat major?
yeah. 'Cause,
Oh.
sorry, Corey.
I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see. F minor. F minor, yes, right. Thank you. I was trying to translate
Sorry,
that
it's
one.
an E flat. It's an E flat major. I'm sorry. The chord during it is A flat. So it's in that key. It's in that E flat major.
He's tuned down a half step.
There's too much talent in the room. Too much talent in the room.
See, but you're down half step. Let me get in the C then.
Yeah. E flat major.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
This one's not a kid anymore. Shane really wanted me to play this one.
This is a really, really good song.
Shane, you been drinking again?
Life ain't so easy when you're trying to disappear.
I'm sick and tired of showing my face around here. I'm never gonna see the world like you do. I feel so lost and still can't find my way through. I keep on trying, but I end up short. Why do I bother trying anymore? When did the world start coming after me? I think I'm better off living in my dreams. Hey, wake up, you're not a kid anymore. Can't you see you're not invincible? Life's not fair, I'm sure you've heard it before. They don't care, you're not a kid anymore. You're not a kid anymore. Maybe I'm wrong about the world around me. Maybe there's something more that I just can't see. I still don't think I'll ever see the world like you. But that's alright, I know I'll find my way through. I keep on trying, but I end up short. Why do I bother trying anymore? Maybe someday the world will stand by me. But until then, I'll keep on chasing my dreams. Hey, wake up, you're not a kid anymore. Can't you see you're not invincible? Life's not fair, I'm sure you've heard it before. They don't care, you're not a kid anymore. You're not a kid anymore. You're not a kid anymore. Hey, wake up, I'm not a kid anymore. Can't you see I'm not invincible? Life's not fair, I know I've heard it before. I don't care, I'm not a kid anymore. Hey, wake up, I'm not a kid anymore. Can't you see I'm not invincible? Life's not fair, I know I've heard it before. I don't care, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not a kid anymore.
Dakota Groves, you are not a kid anymore. That's killer, man. That's awesome.
Does anybody else love his style? His style
Yes,
is so
man.
cool.
All
His
y'all
style's
styles are great. And all y'all are different. And this is what makes music awesome.
That was the catchiest shit I ever
It
heard.
really was. I mean,
God dang.
we're again driving fast in our car with the radio loud. That shit. Holy cow.
You know, when I was writing that one, I got done with the song and I realized it sounds like the New Radicals song. You
How
got
did
a reason to live.
How did I do on the guitar for you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
How
have
was that?
known.
Was that good for you? You had a cool little thing going on there.
Yeah.
I liked it. Can I join your band?
Yeah. You're already in my band. What are you talking about?
Oh, God. How many bands you got?
That's a good question. I don't even know. I'm playing bass
I'm in
for
one
some.
of them.
I'm playing guitar for some.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
He plays the box a lot for me, and it's on time always.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Shane's got a harmonica over there.
Strap it on.
So, Shane.
That one took me about 5 seconds.
You're right. He has been drinking. So,
I don't really change though.
so your goals for the future, man. We talked about them not too long ago. So let me just tell you, so Shane and I have become friends. I dig this kid. He's awesome. American kid. It's like 9 o'clock at night, and I'm in my yard throwing down straw and shit. And he's like, hey, man. He gives me a call. He's like, what are you doing? He goes, you want to go to the bar? I was like, nah.
You make me sound like a fucking alcoholic.
Well, I mean, this is a different story. There's no alcohol involved.
But it was a Sunday night, and I'm asking you to go to the bar.
You just be you. You be you, man.
But he was being him, and he goes, well, man, I'm going to come over there and help you throw some straw out. We're talking 9 o'clock at night now. I'm out there and he comes over and he tells me his future plans. And I dig him.
That wasn't the intention. I was just coming to throw straw out.
Right. The moral of this story is Shane is absolutely a wonderful kid, man. He comes out, it doesn't even matter. He was coming to help me out. Just wanted to talk about music, about his career. So he came over and helped me out. And I thought that was just one of the coolest things. My youngest daughter witnessed it. And she went upstairs and was like, Aaron, I don't know who's out there, but that guy's got the longest legs ever. Aaron was like, oh, that's got to be Shane Honeycutt. But, man, I tell you, where can we find you in the future with your long-ass legs there, Budro?
My intention is to be a badass songwriter. I don't know where that takes you. I just know I don't ever want to stray away from being a songwriter. So,
well, let them legs carry you, brother.
me and Dakota and Shandor are starting a band. I don't know what the details are. It's
Got a band.
It's very new. We have 3 names and a set list. That's all we've got. So,
I like it.
but
Let's start somewhere.
as far as where I'm headed, I don't know, but yeah, everybody in this room, Dakota, and Mark T, and Brian have all been the biggest influence for me. And I had no mentor at all in music. And all of a sudden, all these great people come in and start taking you under their wing. And I just appreciate everybody that's given me a shot. Mark Evans was the first person that ever let me sit down and try to record a song. Ever. And I tried a lot, and it never happened. And he was the first person to give me a shot. And then him and Brian took me in and did a partner deal, and I appreciate all of it. So.
Love you, brother.
Grassroots entertainment as a whole, not just everybody. Grassroots entertainment.
As a whole, that's right. They're killer. Y'all are doing great stuff. We want to thank you guys again. Grassroots Entertainment. Y'all give these guys a hand. Josh, Brian, Emily, Josh Loftus always. All right, this last song, what you gonna give us, brother?
This song is called Tomorrow Morning, and I'm about to sound like an alcoholic again.
What you doing after the show?
Going to drink.
You know what he's doing. Yeah.
Hey, we are
Probably wherever you go to drink.
I'm going to the Cedar Stump in Troutman. You want to join me?
I've never been there.
Statesville. We're going to Statesville.
Oh, okay.
It's the one in Statesville.
The funny thing is
9-day trip.
everybody here is probably
We're going
going
to
too.
all the Cedar Stumps. We're going to get a bus.
This song is called Tomorrow Morning. I wrote it kind of early on in my writing days. But it's one of my favorites, and it's about. I just wrote it word for word. This was one of those that just came out. Sat down, woke up, kind of in a haze, not knowing where life was going, and you wake up and the TV's like, "Are you still watching?" And like you go and make coffee, and it's kind of just a blur. You're trying to figure out where you're headed, where you're going, what's going on, who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing. That's where I was at, probably where I'm still at. But it's called Tomorrow Morning. I think it'll tell itself. Some of my favorite lines I've probably ever wrote. And you'll have to forgive me on the harmonica. It's a new harmonica, and it feels a little different than my older one. I'm serious, it feels a little different. I've been falling asleep with a heartbreak and a bottle, wondering how I'm ever gonna get to the bottom of this feeling I've been having. I'm clueless to the things that I thought I understood, and it ain't looking good. Well, there's a whiskey ring next to the steam that's coming off my coffee, and the TV show I fell asleep to is asking if I'm still watching. I woke up right here, but I had a dream. I spent the night in Abilene. If I forget about tonight, tomorrow morning will remind me. One of these days when I open my eyes, it'll all make sense, but it wasn't this morning, damn sure ain't tonight. If I go to sleep sober, I still wake up hungover from being lost in the blues, not falling asleep with you. Just a whiskey ring next to the steam that's coming off my coffee, and the TV show I fell asleep to is asking if I'm still watching. I woke up right here, but I had a dream. I spent the night in Abilene. If I forget about tonight, tomorrow morning will remind me. There's a whiskey ring next to the steam it's coming off my coffee, and the TV show I fell asleep to is asking if I'm still watching. I woke up right here, but I had a dream. I spent the night in Abilene. If I forget about tonight, tomorrow morning will remind me. I've been falling asleep with a heartbreak and a bottle.
Hell yeah, Shane Honeycutt.
Thank you.
I didn't ask the question. Where can we find you on the internet and all the places?
Instagram is DS Honeycutt, DS Honeycutt, and then Facebook is Shane Honeycutt. Hopefully very soon, thanks to a lot of people in this room, Grassroots Entertainment, we'll be out on all the platforms under, it'll just be Shane Honeycutt.
Right on.
And,
well, listen, we want to thank everybody that came here. This is very important for us to thank you guys. It is, we want to Without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. We have to have the listeners. We got to have the people who buy the tickets. We got to have the people who spread the word. And for that, you know, we want to thank Grassroots for having this to put together for us. I mean, everything about this is just because we love music. And I'm going to close this out with one of my tunes because they said that I could do that. This is a Red Eye Gemini tune. This is going to be coming out probably later this year. Brian's going to get a hold of this production. It's probably going to be our next production, I'm pretty sure, is what he said. Right, Brian? Yeah! Hell yeah. And it's a song called You Saved Me. And, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to dedicate this song to all you guys.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Y'all have great voices.
Thanks for
Keep it
having
going.
us, man.
Thank you, sir.
It's been a lot.
We believe in y'all. That's why we're here. We believe in y'all. She's like, get with it. Let me get in the right key, though. Want you to believe me. I don't want to let you down when things get crazy. Keep my feet on the ground. And on the ground. And on the ground. And on the ground. Sometimes, baby, when I lose my way, I need you to reach out and be my saving grace. 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 Let's keep it simple, please. 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 I'll save you, save me. I'll save you, save me. I'll save you. I save you, you save me. Want you to want me the way that I want you. I want you to love me the way that I love you. The way I want you. The way I need you. The way I want you. I love you. Sometimes, baby, when you lose your way, you need me to reach out and be your saving grace. Your saving grace. Your saving grace. Your saving grace. Let's keep it simple, please. 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 I'll save you, save me.
I said, you save me. I said, you to save me. I said, you to save me.
We want to thank all y'all. Y'all are awesome. I said, you save me. 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 Yeah. I said, you save me. I said, you save me. Thank you, Grassroots. Roots in the round. We want to thank all you guys for coming out. We got Michael Belt, Kyle Horton, Dakota Groves, Shane Honeycutt. I am Mark T. Evans. We want to thank all you guys, man. Y'all have a safe trip home. Make sure you shake hands with everyone and follow us on Facebook and share it with your friends. And that's it.
Awesome, dude. What was